Hello, welcome to part 2 of 10 things that I would do if I wanted to get paid as a speaker in the next 30 days. The sixth thing that I would do is I would create my portfolio online. So I would start some kind of channel, some kind of commitment, some sort of series showing people what you can do. So many people can, for example, okay, let's say you were booking a wedding band and you were getting married, and potentially it's one of the most important days of your life and therefore one of the most important evenings of your life. You want to know what this wedding band is going to look and feel like, and they may come from a recommendation. Maybe you went to somebody else's wedding and that's fine, and you're like, we had the best night and I would love them at my wedding. But if you're just glancing on YouTube and you just see groups of people, it's really difficult to make an accurate assumption of what's going to happen on the night. Even on the website, they might all look really jolly and like they're having a great time, but what do they bring to the table? Therefore, if you were a singing group, putting videos of yourself is really going to help the situation. Equally, then you'd be able to see the kind of venues that they were playing in. Does that suit the kind of venue that you're going to have your wedding in? Or would it be just a bit awkward and they're, performing this big concert and you're just like in a tiny room in the village hall or in your living room? Maybe that's not going to work. There are so many things that you can do right now. But this is in keeping with the first point that I made of not waiting to be discovered. Sometimes people rest and they stay in that place of like, well, I'll show them when I get in the room. I'll show them when I'm booked. The internet is too busy. The opportunity and the choice that people have in terms of booking now, it's too much. So you may not even get in the room. You may not even get close to the door. So what can you do right now to increase the likelihood of that happening? Number 7. I would love you to begin working on your menus and working on what your speaking workshops would be like, what you could offer, who it's perfect for. And again, I'm going to use a great wedding analogy. If you were looking at wedding caterers, you don't just want caterers who go, all our food is delicious. It's really delicious. Everybody loves it. Everybody enjoys our food. You want options. You want things to figure out. You want them to say, okay, how many guests have you got? Okay, you've got 60 guests. So these are the kind of menus for 60 guests. You've got 1,000 guests. Okay, here's what we could do here. You've got a morning wedding. You've got a nighttime wedding. You've got 2 meals that you're catering for. Here's what we would do. If you just leave it to the booker to figure it all out, there's too many decisions. And it's almost like if a caterer said, what kind of food do you like to eat? It would be like you've never eaten anything ever before. You're just like, I don't know. I can't even think about what foods are. I can't even think of a food. So this is part of the process of really helping people along. Number 8. Get clear on your pricing. How much are you offering your services for? Now, of course, everything is negotiable. It might go back and forth, and that's fine. And that's part of the process. However, too many people are not even thinking about pricing. And then when the pricing conversation comes up, they're like, oh no, I don't really, I've got to do loads of money mindset work. Start now, right now, today. Get comfortable talking about money and getting paid for your speaking. Number 9, let the living room or your room of choice be your stage. Being a successful speaker is about being able to speak, being able to bring it to life. And this is the difference from my 25-year acting career. Like, there's one thing sitting and doing the table read and everybody like, haha, it's really funny when she said that line. What about when you get it up on its feet? What about when you put the script down? What about when you have the audience right there? What about when something goes wrong and you have to improvise on the spot? What if something changes at the last minute? What do you like when you are tested, when you are pushed, when you are in the moment? The way that you build those muscles is by doing it when nobody's watching it, doing it behind closed doors, doing it in a way that you feel playful and open to experimentation. Do not wait until like the opportunity comes. Again, people say it like, oh, I'll figure it out on the day. Don't. We watch MasterChef in our house so often, and they will get to the semi-final looking for that place in the grand final, and John and the person who is it changes, the presenters go round. I don't think John's even doing it anymore, but the presenters go round and they say, have you cooked this before? How are you feeling about this? And sometimes they will say, I've never cooked it before, which again, you're thinking, why have you chosen this? Of all the things you probably cooked before, why are you choosing the thing you've never cooked? Or they say something like, I've cooked it loads, but I've never achieved it in the time. Why? Why have you not perfected this moment? This is exactly the same as your speaking. You need to do it now, behind closed doors. Number 10, you have to begin to tell people. Put yourself out there. Send some emails. Connect with people. Say, hi, I can do that. Hi, I'm available. This is something that I do. Even though it might be awkward. Even though you might be like, oh, I hate selling myself. Don't wait. Because also, when you get those no's, when you get people saying, it's not really good, it's not quite what we're looking for, that is an opportunity for you to get feedback. This is an opportunity for you to have a moment and go, oh, I'm not being clear here. Oh, I need to tweak and refine my offering. Oh, I need to do a bit more. Oh, it's this. It's all good, great information. If you want to find out about how I can help you more, there's so much content inside Speak Up. It's 8 modules. There's 3 ways to join. You can come in and just do the online course version, or if you're ready to be really do the work one-on-one, options 2 and 3 are with me personally, and we can meet in person, we can do it online, whatever you like. To find out more, have a look in the description, send me a message to get started, and I'll see you there. Lots of love. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow. So many more of these videos are coming out. Also, this has been added to a playlist of all the speaking and presenting and pitching and being visible and all of that sort of stuff. So if you need help with that, make sure that you follow the playlist. Lots of love. Bye.